When we read of the tabernacle of Moses, we come into that one place called the holy place, and we will find there something known as the golden lampstand. When you and I meditate or go deeper into this lampstand, we begin to realize it was the lampstand that brought light to the table of shewbread and the altar of incense. It showed us the way into the Holy of Holies. It was the lampstand that its light would begin to direct people. What does that speak about? It speaks about you and me today. As we are people who get into the presence of God, we don't just enjoy the presence, we don't just be worshippers, but we also be light there that tells people how to get deeper in the presence of God. The lampstand would not lead people to itself. It would lead people on how to get into the Holy of Holies. It would direct the high priest on where to go next. The same way, when you begin to meditate on that lampstand, we begin to realize one thing there. In Numbers chapter 8 verse 4, it says, "Now this workmanship of the lampstand was hammered gold." Hammered gold. The word hammered there comes from the word miksha, which the root word is kasha. When you begin to meditate on that, that word kasha means hard, difficult, painful. That means that lampstand, it was formed not out of mold or liquid gold. It had to go through a process of being chiseled, being hammered. It was a painful process. It was a difficult process. It was a hard process. The same way in our life, if we want to reflect Jesus to the world, if we want to direct people to the presence of God, the way is never easy, right? For us to enter into the presence of God, there is a lot of dying that we go through. There's a lot of crushing that we go through. There's a lot of pain that we all face in life. Many a times we think once we meet Jesus, life's going to be easy. Yes, it will be easy. Through His grace, with His strength, with His ability. But there's definitely chiseling. There's always shaping that God works upon us. That means all the tests and trials that we go through, God uses it to lead others now into the presence of God. All that you and I face in life is so that we would become more like Jesus, and not just there, reflect the importance of God's word, the importance of worship, and the importance of being people who dwell in the presence of God. You and I, we don't draw people to us, but we lead people into the presence of God. But as the lampstand was hammered, so are we. We go through that painful process, a hard time, difficult time, but it all shapes us for the purpose that God has over our lives. So don't detest or don't look down on your process, on your difficult testing times. Know one thing, that God is taking you through it. He will get you out of it. But the purpose at the end of it all is to see that everyone looks upon your life and is drawn not to you, but to Jesus. God bless you.